Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called Jurassic World Dominion. This one was provided to me for review by Universal Pictures. If you get a chance to check this one out, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'll include more information, including affiliates to purchase one down in the description. So this is the 6th Jurassic Park, or the 3rd Jurassic World movie, and they brought back a lot of the cast members from the original movie, kind of for that nostalgia factor. I don't really feel like they were super important to the movie, or that it had to be their characters. There was nothing super interesting about them, other than that Grant was still digging up fossils. You feel like, why? There's dinosaurs everywhere. Do you need to dig up the fossils? So this movie really, I don't know, it doesn't have a lot original to it. It's another evil corporation working on dinosaurs, creating another Jurassic Park. Although it's not a theme park like in some of the other ones. They create a sanctuary out on an island. It's like, I don't know, haven't you done this already? And so what happens is they change the DNA of locusts and like combine it with dinosaur DNA, and they become these crazy locusts, and they get free or something happens, and they're like eating all the crops of the world, and they're like, there's gonna be people dying of starvation, and they're like, oh well. They don't seem to really care. And so Sadler and Grant go to the sanctuary to try to get some DNA from a locust to try to prove that they are the ones who let it free or whatever. Meanwhile, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard's characters are raising a clone child and trying to rescue or free dinosaurs or something. I don't know what they're doing. And Ian Malcolm is working at the sanctuary, and he invites them. And so this evil corporation is trying to get the clone. And also Blue has somehow had a baby on her own, and they need the baby as well because they need the DNA, and they're going to try to fix these locusts. And they don't want to kill them because then people will know they were theirs, but they want to fix their DNA. It's confusing. Basically what it all boils down to is they were trying to genetically engineer these locusts to change the DNA of the crops so that they could withstand different elements. But I was just like, they already have genetic modifying of plants. Why couldn't they just do it the way they've done it already? Why do they have to have locusts somehow transfer this new DNA? Or it was so crazy and weird. I don't know. So they'll get out to this new sanctuary, and they crash their plane, have to escape without any kind of map, find the girl, find the dinosaur, and get out. Well, lots of stuff, of course, comes up along the way. They try to rehash lots of scenes from the original movie, but none of them feel anywhere near as good. I watched the extended version. It is almost 3 hours long, and I want to say almost the first hour, like nothing very interesting happens. Like, it's so slow. And once they get to the sanctuary, it does get more interesting, but the story, to me, it was just all right. They made this huge leap in this movie that somehow now dinosaurs understand English. And so Blue's baby gets taken away. She goes to Chris Pratt's character. He's like, I know, I'm gonna get her. I'll get her back, I promise. And then she goes away. And it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure dinosaur just eats you. Like, that's how they think. Like, they're not like they don't think like that. And there were lots of these just really uncomfortable scenes that didn't really make a lot of sense. Like when Chris Pratt's character gets on the plane, and he's like, oh, my elbow, is it cut? What? Oh. And Bryce Dallas Howard's like checking him, and she's like, no. And he's like, ah. And there's nothing wrong. Like, okay, is it a joke? They're not playing it like comedy. It just feels really weird. And there's lots of scenes like that. It just feels so weird. In the end, I would say this movie is just about another failed Jurassic Park. How many times are they going to keep recreating Jurassic Parks and they fail? Like, every single time. And to me, the ending is really just the worst. Like, I'm not going to tell you the ending, but I did not like at all the way they ended the movie. Visually, a lot of people are complaining about the quality of the video. Some places it did seem off to me. The CGI, sometimes it looks really good, and I'm like trying to think, does this dinosaur look better in this movie or did it look better in the original Jurassic Park? Now, it's been so many years, you would imagine it would look so much better. I don't think anything in this movie looks better. I think some things look just as good, and some things look really awkward. A lot of the scenes that are further away of Blue, it just seems like the movements are so weird, and it does not look right. Also, they have lots of new dinosaurs, and I'm like, well, where'd all these new dinosaurs come from? And the only thing that would really make sense is that possibly in the last Jurassic World or whatever, that there were new dinosaurs that were being cloned and we just never saw them, and now they've escaped and now we're seeing them. Either that or everybody on every street corner is like modifying the DNA. There's so many scenes that are just so convenient. For instance, Chris Pratt's character, he's in this like underground dinosaur trading fighting place, and hits the fan, of course, and he turns around and there's just a dirt bike sitting in the room next to him. Of course there's a motorcycle, because as they established already, his character likes riding motorcycles, and of course it's there. As the dinosaurs are chasing him, they're faster than him, but they can never catch him, because as he's going here, they just keep attacking on both sides and never just attacking him. It's just so many things that just feel completely coincidental or just really make no sense. Now, I wouldn't say this is a horrible movie, guys. There's a few funny jokes. I hate to say it's greatly acted. There's some good acting. Some of the acting, though, just feels really odd, you know? So this definitely was not my favorite Jurassic Park movie. Probably not my favorite Jurassic World movie. But it is the 6th movie in the franchise. So usually, you know, the quality is quite a bit lower by then. It's still decent quality. And so overall, guys, I give this movie a 3 out of 5. Jurassic Park fans, you're gonna watch it. You gotta watch it. I didn't love it, guys. I just thought it was all right. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already subscribed for more videos, to the sets of videos, and I'll see you guys next time.